negative number times a negative number equal a positive.
Okay, so I'm not sure this is going to be particularly helpful to you, but this is how you formally, mathematically prove that a negative times a negative is positive. First, we're going to prove that minus a times b is minus a times b for any integers a and b. How do we do this? We are going to add a times b plus this plus minus a times b, and then we'll see in a moment what we get. So I'm going to take a common factor of b. This is a plus minus a times b. Now minus a is the additive inverse of a, so a and minus a add up to 0. So this is 0 times b. And then you've probably separately proved that 0 times any integer is 0, so this is 0. Why are we done? We are done because this means that this number plus this number is 0, so this number here has to be the additive inverse of a times b. So that implies that minus a times b is the additive inverse of a times b. Okay, so that's the end of this proof. And now we can use what we just proved to prove a couple things. First, that minus 1 times minus 1 is 1. Why? Minus 1 times minus 1, I can use this to show that that is minus 1 times 1. But 1 is the multiplicative identity, so minus 1 times 1 is minus 1. So this is minus of minus 1. And the additive inverse of minus 1 is 1. So this equals 1. Minus 1 times minus 1 is 1. And more generally, minus a times minus b is a times b, because minus a times minus b, I can use the theorem to prove that that is minus a times minus b, and then use the theorem again to prove that the inside is minus a times b. So this is the additive inverse of the additive inverse of a times b, which is a times b. So minus a times minus b is a times b, and that's what we wanted to prove.